Hello, my name is Rashab, and I'm here with the Schlafinator, and we're 2015 AP Stats doing number 5. So, a student measured the heights and arm spans rounded to the nearest inch of each person in a random sample of 12 seniors at a high school. A scatter plot of arm span versus height for the 12 seniors is shown below. So, the first question asks, based on the scatter plot, describe the relationship between arm span and height for the sample of 12 seniors. So, when it asks us to describe, they're looking for shape, trend, and strength. So, starting off with shape, it's obviously pretty linear throughout the scatter plot. So, that addresses shape, and then in terms of trend, as x goes up, the y's also tend to go up. So it's a positive relationship, and in terms of strength, it's moderately strong, and also there don't really appear to be any outliers. In the second part here, it says let x represent height and y represent arm span in inches, and there's two scatter plots shown here. One shows graph 1 shows the least squares regression line, and graph 2 shows the line y equals x. So it says the criteria described in the table below can be used to classify people into one of 3 body shape categories: square, tall rectangle, or short rectangle. I'm sure they could have been more creative, but it's the AP we're talking about, so you should give them credit. For which graph, 1 or 2, is the line helpful in classifying a student's body shape as square, tall rectangle, or short rectangle? Explain. So I think it would be graph 2, because the line y equals x. It would be graph 2 because the line y equals x tells us whether, for any given point, arm span equals height, arm span is greater than height, or arm span is less than height, depending on where the points are relative to the line, which is what we're looking for. So, we're back. So, someone burned their Easy Mac, and we had to have a fire drill, but we want to get 100, so we're going to keep on chugging along like Franklin the Tank Engine. Isn't that right, Megan? Okay, so, complete the table of classification below for the 12 seniors. So, like I said earlier, if starting off with square shape, if arm span is equal to height, then the points would be on the line. So as you can see, there's 3 points here that are on the line. So we go over there and write a 3 in the box, and then tall rectangle is when arm span is less than height. So there's 4 points under the line. So we put a 4 there. And then short rectangle is when arm span is greater than height, and there's 5 points, so we put a 5 in the box. And there you go, we're done with the dang table. But knowing the AP, there's parts A through Z, so we have to do even more for this dang question. Using the best model for prediction, calculate the predicted arm span for a senior with height 61 inches. So, it looks like that's a job for the LSRL. 11 y hat equals 11.74 plus 0.8247x. So, since height is x, then we just predict y arm span by plugging it into the equation. So 11.74 plus 0.8247 times 61. So that's equal to 61.777. So assuming we didn't make some horrible calculator error somewhere, that should be the right answer. And there you go. Luckily, there aren't any other parts. So yeah.